Are you live on Twitch or YouTube? I just refreshed my
YouTube,
YouTube
man.
page. YouTube, man. There you are.
3 friends are online.
You ready to get and go?
Woohoo! I have friends!
Did you just say get and go? Did he just say you have friends? Like, and then it said 3 friends online?
Yep. Yep. Oh, we got one hell of a delay now.
3 friends are online.
Yep. One. 10-second delay, actually. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One.
Let me see if I can fix that.
I'll be right back. Back. I'm really debating just to reset my computer so I can fucking get on Twitch. Not Twitch, stream. Fucking Steam. Give me like 30 minutes to an hour because this piece of shit computer.
Here for Super Cruise.
Alright.
Friendship drop.
I'll see you in like 30 seconds actually.
Gotcha.
Resetting now.
Plodding out to Elephant's Trunk now. I suppose we'll see how many hours it takes for me to get there.
Jumping to system rate guide GADC 26-4. Starts A class. Warp drive engaging. Arrive at rate guide GA-DC 26-14. First visit. Jump distance 39.0 light years. Fuel used 4.0 tons. Fuel left 8.4 tons. Lookup of Wikipedia has failed.
Well, I suppose while I sit here and fuel, I will find some music.
Scan star rate guide GA-DC 26-14.
Something that they can't rape me for because it's got all kinds of
absolute magnitude 6.9. Habitable zone 100.
creator blocks on it.
296 light seconds. Age 1,810 million years.
Boots, leave me the fuck alone. We're not gonna do this every fucking night. You've got a full bowl of food. Go chew on a bone. I love you. Go away.
Refueled 5 tons of fuel, leaving level at 13.4
My God.
tons.
There we go. Now I got some tunage.
She says that she loves me, she just wants to fuck me. Got me feeling something, got me feeling nothing. Alcoholic junkie, says she thinks I'm funny. Think I might get lucky, spending too much money. She says she wants my necklace, put her on the guest list. Hope I don't regret this, hope I don't regret this. I'm feeling hella reckless, cashing all my checks rich. Hickeys on my neck, shit, she's on the offensive. I do not know my set list, so I'm gonna get lit. Yeah, I have it deathless, live until I'm breathless. I'ma stay progressive, she gon' stay obsessive. Life is so expensive, do everything excessive.
Dude, I still have coffee from this morning. That's insane.
Get big when she's aggressive. Yeah, she snuck into my section. Yeah, you think I learned my lesson?
Prepare for hyperspace with system rate Stars
These girls
class.
don't even know me.
Warp drive engaging.
Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me. Yeah. And we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies.
HP 51-3. First visit, jump distance 40.7 light years. Fuel used 4.9 tons. Fuel left
She's sitting up in the front of the
27.0
class,
tons.
using that ass, she gonna pass.
Search on
Keeping her
the
pad and her
system
pen in her
indicates
lap.
no
She was so
information
bad with the men
available.
in her past. Now she just wants the professor so bad. I'll give her lessons that she never had, like taking a freshman and teaching her math. I'll keep her guessing until she a grad. She always leaves them guessing, they don't know what's next, man. Learned it from the best, man. She loving every lesson with hands-on sessions, points for attendance. She asks a lot of questions, I answer with my presence. I sit back while I'm texting, say she wants to dance. She said she'll bring her best friend. Know what happened next, and you know what happened next, man. Treat her like a gas man, rolling out the best, man. She had a confession, yeah. She wanna stay for a minute. She wanna pay for a minute. She wanna stay for a minute. And I'm all up in it.
First visit,
I'll be back in a
jump
minute.
distance 40.3 light years. Fuel
Make a
used
track in a minute.
4.8 tons.
And I'm all
Fuel
up in
left
it.
27.2 tons.
These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies.
Total of 1 star and 12 planets in
Want
the
it, girl, then
system.
show me. Yeah. And we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me. Cause we ain't getting no sleep. Yeah.
Fuel 4.82
We ain't
tons of
getting
fuel.
no sleep.
Fuel level is now 32 tons.
Okay, where is the fucking link? Are you joking? Where you at?
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. I could feel the butterflies multiply every time I meet your eyes. Amplified deep inside, once I feel your skin on mine. Though I try, I can't hide all the ways I feel inside. You're everything I want in life. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that.
Oh, you gotta be joking.
Yeah, it hurts so bad. All in it is worth everything I have. Got a body and she not.
Gotta be joking.
Never want her off me. Hot like wasabi, hot like some coffee. We drink like a hobby, like to get sloppy. We ain't never stopping. Yeah. I just wanna drink with this girl all day. I don't wanna think, I just want to play. Keep me underneath the sheets while we sleep all day. I just wanna feed everything I crave. I recall the first day that I met you. How could I forget you? No, I don't regret you. Hope I don't upset you. I miss laying in bed too.
Alright.
On my chest,
Now we're set.
Sipping on some liquor, we remember all the good times. Living a little quicker, thinking bigger, wish we could. Woke up in the mirror, saying for the first time. Just a couple sinners, man, I wish I could reverse time. Yeah, we fake it till we make it.
Sorry guys, I know you can probably hear me stuffing my face, but I kinda need to eat.
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in it is worth everything I have. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in it is worth everything I have.
Leaving level at 31.31 tons. Jumping to system high, your PPLB 49-1. Starts at class. Or drive engaging.
I think we'll shut off the game music.
Arrive and fly your EP-LB 49-1. First visit, jump distance 40.5 light years. Fuel used 4.9 tons. Fuel left 26.4 tons.
See, that might be interesting. This is only a Class M? Let's go ahead and get this scanned up.
Keep ready for defeat. Now I'm gonna make make you bleed out. Listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change, don't remember yesterday. If you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave. Cause your life is yours to save, ain't nobody gonna change. Everybody stays
That
the
looks a
same.
little
We different,
big to
baby,
be an
we
M
all
class
the
from
way.
23 light seconds.
Keep on moving forward.
Of course, I can't tell what a giant is and what a super giant is from the map, so, you know, hey, whatever. Yeah, it's saying that it's a red dwarf. That don't look like no dwarf to me.
0.3 stellar masses. Absolute magnitude 9.3. Habitable zone 49 to 98 light seconds.
I mean, how did a dwarf catch something that's 12,000 light seconds out? Let's check the stats on that.
It's ridiculous, I'm spitting this meticulous and limitless while others out there spitting shit got hits up on the charts.
I think Stellar Forge is drunk again, bro. I really do, because that star is huge to be less than half the size of our sun.
Bite the bullet just a bit. Bite your tongue and don't say shit. Make your actions hard to miss. Be a legend, not a myth. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious. Rapping honest as promise. Try to harness. As an artist, stay modest. It's a long quest. I will not quit till 10,000 people going off. When I drop this, I gotta make it now. Swear to God, I'm breaking out. Swear to God, I'll take a bow. Stand the stage with the crowd. Cause I got it figured out. I'm just honest and I'm loud. Say I'm modest, but I'm proud. No, I never had a doubt. Yeah. I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer.
You know, I never really got into the whole rap thing, but this Netflix band, they kind of got me. I love their shit. Watch me get out here, and this is going to be some little fly speck planet. And then I'm really going to be saying, what the hell, Stellar Forge? How the fuck did you come up with this system?
Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. Put my money where my mouth is, I'ma get it now, kid. Heard around town, this sound is astounding. Feel my heart pounding, bass is surrounding. Think I finally found it, so I'm gonna mount it like an ex-girl.
Really don't see the star.
Make a couple racks as I make a couple tracks. Stay on the attack as I'm writing every rap in a snapback. Black off this coke in this jack. Man, I feel good, dog. I feel good. Woke up a little richer, also with a little wood. If I could teach this shit, man, really wish I could. So listen up closely, I'll give you a push. I raise hell every time my lyrics pop up. I take
Oh, I knew it was going to be an HMC. It's a pretty sizable HMC, too. Cold as hell. Alright.
Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. Yeah, it's not enough, man, I want more. I keep on doing business, open every single door. I wanna be the richest, so you see me up on Forbes. I can do this through my music, that's how I even the score. I don't take it slow, man, I want it bad. Every single day, I'll be carving out a path. Like a girl with a tat on her back, all black.
Alright, I guess we'll head off to the next system. For some reason I thought this system might be mildly interesting, just based on the planet that we got here, but Not quite so much. We'll have to check EGO later and see if either of those break record. I doubt it. And either way, I didn't discover them.
First visit. Jump distance 41.2 light years. Fuel use 5.1 tons. Fuel left 26.3 tons.
Honestly, I just need to get moving. Get caught up with the fleet. Ooh. Aww. You know what?
Refuel 4.51.
I'll go ahead and take the rest of this system. Thanks, Tilster.
The wind is blowing through her hair. We like to head out on the road. And you know we don't really care. Cause we're just doing what we want. She likes it when I treat her good. She likes it when I treat her bad. She likes to travel all around. I take her everywhere and back. Yeah, oh, you fucking with the man, girl. You throw it right back, no, I like that. I'ma fight back, you know I've become a fan, girl. The way you throw back like a Kodak, girl, you own that. Cruise around without a plan, girl. We'll never go back, girl, you know that. You were so bad, let's just spend a couple grand, girl. You know you're fucking with the man, girl. Yeah. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose the real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. We're living life like a badass. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose the real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back.
I'm back.
Awesome.
Cruising PCH with the top
Yes,
down,
sir.
drop down, headed nowhere fast, never stop now, not now. We ain't slowing down, never knowing that.
Come on, baby, slow down.
It's all about, never had a doubt, yeah. She be sitting shotgun, she a hot one in the hot sun, crop top on.
I told you half an hour.
Every single day, head a different way, never stay in place, don't care what they say, we gon' do it anyway. Always by my side, over living life right, every night we just drive by, cruising high life, we're alive, not just getting by, not just letting life pass right underneath the side, grab it real tight, okay, every day is a new day in a new
So what are you doing right now? Like,
I'm scanning out a system that was only half tagged.
so you can conquer systems for yourself?
Sikorsky Class 3 gas giant.
It's not necessarily conquering, it's more doing the actual exploration. It's when you scan a planet or a body in a system, if it's never been scanned before, you get your name on it.
Scan by UKP-GC-24-1383, Rocky Body. Distance from arrival 2,220.5 light seconds. Sulfur dioxide atmosphere.
I actually kind of like this planet here. It's got a decent set of rings, and it contrasts the planet nicely.
Scan by UKP-GC-24-1383D. Rocky
What are you
Body.
listening to?
Distance from arrival
Netflix.
2,221.6
Never heard of
light
him.
seconds. Carbon dioxide atmosphere.
A couple of white boy rappers from California.
For real? Sounds like it.
Couple of white boy rappers.
Scan by UKP-GC-24-1383D. Rocky Body.
I guess my delay is short enough.
2,222.6 light seconds.
Yeah, that delay actually depends on a lot of things.
Such as?
Well, network latency, the speed of my system, the speed of your system, any traffic along the way. Ooh, pretty. I want to see what that is.
What that is.
Thargoid.
Probably not this far into the galaxy.
Distance from arrival 2,222.7 light seconds. If carbon dioxide
So you get to name the planet, or did it just say your name on it?
Nah, it'll just say my name on it. I'll show you here in a second. Note the star says first discovered by. And the ones that I just scanned don't have a discovery tag on it.
You just speak into the fucking YouTube mic, and then I can hear you off there, and you can hear me off of Discord.
Yeah, what Atomic was doing last night was actually muting the YouTube and just listening to me through Discord.
Should probably do that again, because I don't like hearing myself either.
Yeah, I think that's probably why you did it.
Scan Starfly your AP-GC24-13A, orange main sequence K-star, 0.9 stellar masses, absolute magnitude 5.9.
So can you link up with like your friends? I know you said you could, but I mean like, can you like fly with them? Or can they like?
Yeah, I was winged up with Parabolus and Atomic last night.
162 million years.
They're just several thousand light years away from me.
Scan fly your AP-GC.
Are you fucking kidding me, Dempsey? God fucking damn it! Alright, I'm going to take the dogs out again.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
Turn it off your,
God fucking damn it!
Yeah. Sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah. Ready to go, man, lock and load. That's right. I swear to God that I could drop you, bro. Yeah. I got a shot and I ain't stopping, no. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. Let's go. I don't care what they all say. That's right. I'ma do this thing my way. Let's go. Been grinding hard on it all day. Okay. We work hard, then we all play. Yeah. I'm addicted to the grind, man. That's right. So I refuse to waste time, man. Yeah. One day it all will be fine, man. Let's go. Gotta commit to the climb. You know we're back with the Guinness, setting records every minute, every track. In addiction to the fact that we're winning, still we lack something's missing. Need a track that is hitting, making racks, making millions. Oh, yeah. That's the mission. Yeah. I don't waste time, no, I make time. All these people wanna hate, fine, I'ma make mine. While you sitting there complaining, I'll be training. While you sitting there just waiting, I'm creating. Yeah. Sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah. Ready to go, man, lock and load. That's right. I swear to God that I could drop you, bro. Yeah. I got a shot and I ain't stopping, no. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, I'm fucking smacked, don't know where I'm at. All I know is that I'm a pound of 30 rack till I'm motherfucking blacked. Yeah, that's a fact, got the frat house packed while I'm grabbing on some ass. And you know I'm loving messy, they got the best weed and all the nosebleeds cause they love to party. Then out to see you, they got the cold brews. So many babes too, man you gotta boo-blues. East Carolina, the best vagina. You'll make your mind up, cause they're so fine, bruh. Ohio's good times, you'll end up with dimes. So what it's so prime, it should be a damn crime. Oh, UCSB is worth the STD. Party so recklessly, they get the best of me. Down south to Chapman, that's where it's happening. You better strap in, cause these ladies bad tens. Yeah, it's the best 4 years of your life. That's right, you gotta live it up to live it right. Yeah, I'm fucking smacked, party till I'm blacked. Fucking undergrad, I ain't never gonna pass. I ain't never going back. No, I ain't never going back. Yeah, I'm fucking smacked, party till I'm blacked. Fucking undergrad, I ain't never gonna pass. I ain't never going back. No, I ain't never going back. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm fucking smacked, party till I'm blacked. Fucking undergrad, I ain't never gonna pass. I ain't never going back. No, I ain't never going back. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Tulane is insane, they party all day. Go there to get laid, especially on holidays. Over to Penn State, they've always been great. On campus shit face, Greek life is top grade. Cake stands and butt chugs, pasties I'm in love. Hazing and new drugs, spraying a shotgun. And chasing freshmen, you gotta send it. These girls 11s, I think I'm in heaven. FSU, MSU, ASU, that's the crew, that's just the all-star team. Top 10 in everything, they're full of savages, a bunch of rapid kids. The kegs they're tapping in, that's just the half of it. Daddy's little angels, out there repping anal, dancing up on tables, chugging on black labels. Guys are doing shotguns, puking at their demons. This shit is party season, already had a threesome. Yeah, it's the best 4 years of your life. That's right, you gotta live it up to live it right. Yeah, I'm fucking smacked, party till I'm blacked. Fucking undergrad, I ain't never gonna pass. I ain't never going back. No, I ain't never going back. Yeah, I'm fucking smacked, party till I'm blacked. Fucking undergrad, I ain't never gonna pass. I ain't never going back. No, I ain't never going back. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm fucking smacked, party till I'm blacked. Fucking undergrad, I ain't never gonna pass. I ain't never going back. No, I ain't never going back. Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Punk rock and Cobain is how we grew up. K-rock was insane, I was such a screw up. The 90s held such better times. Weezer, Blink, Rage Against, and of course Sublime. Had a crush in school, oh man she was so fine. I had a couple dudes, we kick it every night. We drink a couple brews and get into a fight. If I could go back to that, man, I'd be alright. Yeah, I take it all back for you. I've been beating up black and blue. Yeah, I know what I have to do. Never roll back, that's the truth. Yeah, I take it all back for you. I've been beating up black and blue. Yeah, I know what I have to do. Never roll back, that's the truth.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, I know what I have to do.
Oh, we got a... Hold up.
Never roll back, that's the truth.
Oh, you bastard.
Platinum KP-GC 24-38 Greyhound.
recognize when you're in a man, not the past. Screw school and class, just get a pass. C's get degrees, you got a life to have. Woke up to the party in a Hummer.
Brain shift prodigy.
So this is you get back and you say, oh shit, then you go into hyper jump.
I was trying to drop into that, but I didn't have it focused well enough.
So what happens if you crash into a planet? Is it like the sun?
Yeah, anytime you crash into a boundary of a planet that you can't approach, it does the same thing. Just knocks you out of Super Cruise, does some hull damage, and you're dead in the water for a couple minutes.
But you're still alive though. What the hell is Discord Nitro?
I have absolutely no idea.
Goddamn, man, she's so fine. She got a body and a sharp mind.
Believe it or not, I've only been playing this game for a year.
Short skirt and some high socks.
I actually just hit my year anniversary.
She likes hip hop and
Actually, my year anniversary is probably next week, because I had only been playing a week or two before we left on Shepherd, and we left on Shepherd on November 5th.
Bro.
just give me time, I'll be swimming up in a diamond. I'm winning, pinning her down, and I'm in it. Yeah. Oh man, my thoughts are explicit. I like to test out my limits. Already got me addicted. Yeah. Just to the thought of her vivid. Tell all my friends I'm gonna get it. At the next party, I'll hit it.
Yeah, I just have my talk key to the like the thing right next to the one.
Oh, the tilde? At least I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
A couple more and we're tipsy. My heart is beating so quickly. I think
Probably is.
being risky. Oh God, her bra so
Playtime
tricky.
UKP-GC-24-1383G. Icy Poppy. Distance from
It's landable.
I ain't listening to music.
1 seconds. Landable.
What?
No atmosphere.
How are you listening to music?
YouTube. Ooh, this might be a green system. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Still missing a couple. I think the only thing we're missing is arsenic. No, arsenic's right there. I'll have to check it all, but I think this might be a green system.
Let's do a good song. Look up Congratulations by Sleeping at the Sirens.
Okay, there's a reason that I chose Netflix's channel, and it's because it's all copyright free. That way, I don't get a bunch of ads on my shit annoying whoever might be watching, so that some artist that's already making way too much money can get paid more. So that some artist that's already making.
I got you. Let's listen to it.
It also keeps me from potentially getting copyright infringements. Because some of them, they have special requirements that if their music plays or something along those lines, you have to and of course I'm not paying any attention.
Yeah.
You have to like list who the artist is and the songs that you used and da 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 da. And yeah, I don't really see that being a possibility when you're trying to stream and play at the same time, especially not on one screen. Besides, I've kind of fallen in love with these guys. I love their music.
Scan prime UAP-GC24-13A5. Icy body. Distance from arrival 3026.9 light seconds. Pigment rich atmosphere.
Yeah, my hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit.
Scan prime UAP-GC24-13A4. Sikorsky Class 1 gas giant. Distance from arrival 3056.0.
It's a class 1, really?
No atmosphere.
I was figuring that'd be a class 2.
Honest, I'm gonna launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm rocking. They watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, so stop it.
See, this is all exploration really is flying around, scanning stuff,
Icy body.
taking pictures of pretty things. Sometimes you can find some awesome views, though.
Landable. No atmosphere.
That's why I say exploration's a whole bunch of nothingness interspersed with some awesomeness.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, tomorrow I go in at 3, and I won't be back home until like 10.
Well, I'll still be on then, but I mean, that's like your bedtime, though.
It's the fucking weekend, dude.
Scan prime UAP-GC24-13A48. Icy body. Distance from arrival 3055.3 light seconds. Landable. No atmosphere.
Alright, let's find the next closest. If I was doing this shit intelligently, I would be basically flying across the system in kind of a roundabout way, rather than just going for whatever happens to be closest.
Like a student though, working on a movement, yeah, I'll do it cause I'm in the zone. And you know that I'm ready for the shows. How it goes, I don't know, but I'm waiting till I'm chose. Front row, here I go. All these people wanna know what you think of them lately. Do you really love me?
Actually, I think that after I get this system scanned down,
Would you grade me?
because it'll be my first tags for the expedition, I'm probably just going to jonk it all the way out, checking for earth likes and ammonias, only stopping for them really, just because they're worth a shit ton of credits. Come on, get me away from this fucking planet. Pick up the speed. So, I love Haribo, and I love Black Forest gummies. And I went to Walgreens earlier, just to get some snackies. And Haribo has mystery flavors out now. They're pretty decent. Haven't been able to figure out what any of the flavors are, but they're tasty.
Bro,
I've been able to.
so how do you adjust throttle?
Well, I use an Xbox One Pro controller. Some guys have a HOTAS setup, hands on throttle and stick. which would be the same kind of flight that you would actually have in the shuttle or in one of these. Actually, right there. There is a set that is available, I can't remember who makes it, that is modeled after this, or this is modeled after that, one way or the other. You got some nice rings on you. Alright, before we get into the gravity well too far, turn the hell around. The other way is I use hotkeys, like bound keys. I've got voice attack installed, which when I'm in battle you'll hear me talking to Eden, which is the voice pack that I've got installed. And in order for her to do her thing, she is like an AI type thing. In order for that program to work, you have to have all the commands in the game bound to keys, so that when you speak a command, the program turns around and hits the appropriate keys. So, like, you'll see here in a second, this stuff is all bound to the numpad. You know, then you got things like jumping to super cruise and going to a hyperspace jump.
Those throttle things, because I'm one of those types of players.
Oh yeah, I would kill to have a HOTUS. I really would. I want one so fucking bad. But those things, to get a decent one, like what I would actually use, they're, you know, $200, $300, $400. But like the guys were talking about earlier in the chat, you know, there's just, we all spend an ungodly amount of money on our systems to play this game. Para was talking about, he went and got an Oculus Rift yesterday, and the 970M that's in his laptop that he uses for the game.
I mean, the ones that I'm looking at now, they're not too bad. There's one for 106, and then the cheapest one is $48.99.
Yeah. Alright, baby, slow down. You're gonna have to turn around anyway.
1,536.25 seconds. No atmosphere.
Really don't understand. Maybe it's in the orbit around this guy. No, because it's its own. So why didn't you show up first? Oh, look at those cute little rings. What a sad excuse for a set of rocks.
Stand by UAP-GC24-13A2. Swarovski Class 1 gas giant. Distance from arrival 1,515.65 seconds. No atmosphere.
Hopefully I'll be able to find some really decent rings to challenge.
So if yours didn't go
serials.
up, would you just keep going, or would there be a stop?
What do you mean?
15.19 seconds. Landable. No atmosphere.
Like if you go to one direction.
Oh, if you just keep going one direction, think of each star system as a room in a dungeon. Okay, you got to go through the door to get in there. Once you're in there, that's all you've got until you go through a door into another room. So basically, it's laid out, each system is a zone where when you're in the system, you are in that one room. And you can fly as far as you want until you run out of fuel. But you're not going to get out of that system. Somebody, I think it was Para, was talking about how he had found a set of systems that were very, very close, like close enough to actually fly
Yeah,
to.
when they run out of fuel because of the suns you run into.
Well, that's the thing. Unless you are actually flying into another system, you're not going to get to the next sun. That's what I was getting ready to say is, I think it was Para, but he literally flew for a few hours from one system to the next. And what was there at the next system when he got there was just a place marker for the star. He didn't actually get to the system. He still had to jump to the system.
Hey, look down. I want to see if there's any pedals. If there are, I might just use those
Yep.
too.
They're right there. This cockpit is seriously set up just like a fighter.
Alright, the U-16, best inside of there. A lot of stuff.
See, I actually want to set up like a whole cockpit for myself with a nice big ass fucking TV or some shit for the screen, and you know, have it all like built in and surround sound, all that shit. But I mean, I gotta have the cash for it all first.
One day we'll have enough.
Oh, I know. Who knows? Maybe, you know,
ambition.
yeah, maybe this whole streaming thing will take off, because I mean, I was literally just streaming it for you so you could see the game and watch me play and that kind of shit, until you mentioned it in the chat last night, and then I had 3 of them watching me, and Para was all about, oh yeah, just let me know when you stream next. I'll always watch exploration videos. And I'm like sitting here thinking, okay, well, if this guy is on it, then once, because I know my name's already out there in the community from Shepard, because I've been mentioned in a couple of his videos that Para has done. So I know my name's already out there. I've already done things that Sam Isham said was impossible. So it's like, I know I'm already out there. I know that if I choose to go and do this and start posting on the boards about, hey, here's my live stream, come watch me, subscribe, I know that I'll be able to get a following. I mean, there's a guy that goes by the Yamik or something like that. Oh, that is why that star is untagged. Oh my god. 181,000 light seconds. Well, this is going to take 10 minutes. Maybe 15. But then I will have tagged the whole...
So are lighters farther than light seconds, or are light seconds farther than light seconds?
Okay, when you're talking about distances like this, it's light second, light minute, light hour, light year. Well, I mean, of course there'd be a light day in there too, but inter-system, or intra-system, I guess would be the proper term, distances are measured in megameters, kilometers, and light seconds. Like, as I get closer to this, I'll just fly straight at it. You'll notice that it goes from counting light seconds down to counting megameters down. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your question.
So I get her back to my place for a good time. We're sipping bottles of Patron with a good line. She's like a model in her clothes fit her just
Why don't you just go into hyperspace and get there faster?
Because it's the same system. I guess the theory behind the drive is it's too short of a jump.
She said, welcome to the city.
Ah, gotcha.
Girls are pretty. Where the boys drink whiskey, enjoy getting risky. Oh, she's feeling frisky, yeah.
I mean, I think if I remember right, the two systems that I was talking about earlier, that dude just kind of flew from one to the next and found a place marker, it was something like 0.17 light years or something like that. Which, if you tried to fly that within the system, you know, you're talking a max speed of 2001 times the speed of light. So I don't know. If I remember right, it took him a few hours to get there, which that's just not something that you want to do.
Give me 1 minute.
All right.
I have a dream, that's all I need.
I love this song.
Some work and belief, know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, hear them scream. Okay, it's a dream, and I pray as a team. One day it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.
Man, I can't wait until I get my receiver back. I want to hear that drop on my sub.
I swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it up, you got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it all. Need a hand out, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.
Oh, these are the short ones. I wonder if these will reach. That's not going to be cool if I have to go back out there for more paper clips to open this thing.
Parabola said we'll be on in a second.
I never take doubt as a lesson. I never second guess it. Take negativity and reject it. I got my mind blind to rejection, so I'll be just fine. Don't be wasting any time with discretion. I run this campaign like I'm running an election. I pop this champagne like we're not in a recession. I feel no damn pain. Ibuprofen is a blessing. Feel it pumping through my veins. Got me feeling like I'm flexing, yeah. I'm in motion, I'm obsessive like the ocean, I'm relentless. No promotion, still progressing, overdosing on these lessons. And these words my only weapon, cut you deep, oh yeah, I threaten. Feel the heat and all the tension, need relief from this whole session. But I keep myself progressing, cause I creep around suppressants. I don't sleep enough, you guessed it, every second is a blessing. Got no time to be depressed, on this grind you always stress. So I work harder than the rest, that always said to do my best. I don't ever doubt myself, I can count on no one else. And I do not need your help. I was told to show, not tell. I don't ever doubt myself. I can count on no one else. And I do not need your help. I was told to show, not tell. So watch me. Watch me. Man, this beat got me aggressive, got me on the straight offensive. You can't stop this train direction, cause it runs without an engine. But when did I fail to mention that I need all your attention? Cause we're failing in retention, listen up or just forget it. I ain't here to spit perfection, I embrace my imperfections. I just want all that's neglected to hear something they connect with. So I use my only method, all these words that I've invested. I don't hope that they're impressive, I just hope that they're effective. Yeah. I swear to God, if you want it, then you got to get it. Cause when I'm on my deathbed, no, I will not regret it. You only got one life, one shot, don't let it slip away. Today, get up and make a big change, huh? You decide your own future, a winner or a loser, a headline or a rumor, on the bench or a shooter, superstar or recruiter, defensive prosecutor, just living a consumer, or will you be a producer? You have a dream, go capture it, go activate, get off your ass and take some action, bitch. Start acting like you want this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be back in the bubble by then.
It's not enough you're talented, you have to fucking grab it. I'm sick of being adequate, another college graduate just looking for.
She's back. She gave me a rip and float.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mend up broken dreams with a root beer float.
I can count on no one else, and I do not need your help. I was told to show, not tell. I don't ever doubt myself. I can count on no.
It's only temporary love until this sugar crash goes down.
Right.
I was told to show, not tell. So watch me.
Actually, you know what? Now that I've thought about it, this is a star. I'm not going to be able to get close enough for it to go down into megameters.
So it looks like you're still traveling there.
Yeah, I'm still working on getting there. I told you it was going to take about 15 minutes. That's why these stars like this never get scanned by anybody, because nobody wants to fly out that far. Alright, let's get back en route.
Knowing me, I'd travel out the system and go back into the system, but to that star.
You can't just target a star. When you jump into a system, you jump to the most massive object in that system. That's where your system lock actually takes you to.
Loading screen.
Yep. Ooh. Looks like we got a trinary.
Total of 1 star and 0 planets in this system.
So are there any cosmic events like meteor showers, planets colliding with each other, stars blowing up, anything to that sort in this game, or do you think that would be a future update?
Parabola said nice. I forgot to change my ship name there.
I don't know.
Parabola said still gets censored.
I don't know. There's going to be some sort of planet thing being done next year. I guess they're updating the generation or the visual generation of the planets and stuff. So I think that's probably going to be something that they do in the future, but I really don't know.
Did you hear about the ninth planet that we are founding in the outer space asteroid belt? It's another planet we found. Did you hear about that?
I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't multiple planets that we end up finding. Let me show you what Frontier Developments thinks of Sol. Because I've been there, so I can show you the map as they've created the system. If it ever wants to load. There we go. So, you got our star here. Mercury,
Parabola
Venus,
said
Earth,
is that your
Mars.
live stream?
And we know all the planets out to here. Okay. That's the final moon around Pluto. And then all of these, there's your Nibiru. Which is probably what we found. But all of these are put into the system by Frontier Developments based on the mass calculation of what this solar system should contain. So, we will definitely be finding a lot more shit, I'm sure.
1600 BLS. What's BLS?
No idea.
Billion light seconds, perhaps? Or billion light centuries? With an S spelled?
Were you
Parabola
talking on
said
that
I'm
map?
gonna watch.
Yes.
Parabola said while I play.
Okay, let me see here. Would have been something out here. I'm not seeing BLS anywhere.
Oh, it looked like BLS when it was 8 BLS. It looked like it.
I don't know. Make.
8's LS.
Oh, 8 would be 8 light seconds, yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna do anything with this system.
Fly straight into Sagittarius.
Yeah, I know. No, from where I'm at, that would be a... Well, I got a 40 light year jump range. I could hit the neutron
Parabola
star wave, but yeah, that would still be a good 20-hour trip or 12-hour trip. Just jump, not actually stopping and saying anything.
First visit, jump distance 38.6 light years.
Right now, I got someplace to be.
It's like, oh god, that's a big ass star.
Stars and 8 planets in this system.
2 stars and 8 planets in the system. Yeah, those are already tagged then. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm
But
not
that
going
other
out.
solar system was a quaternary. It had 4 stars.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there are systems near the core that have dozens of stars. I think the most that I've seen personally was probably 8 or 9 stars.
Stars M class. Hold on tight.
Bro,
Yeah. They weren't all clustered together like those 3 were. That was a
I'm gonna look
4-star
up some
system,
coordinates
but
and I'll put them in the Discord so you can find them.
NH-
But I want to see if there's like any unique spots that people have found.
Jump distance
oh yeah, there's a lot of unique spots that people have found.
4.7 tons. Fuel up 18.8 tons. Invited to win by Parabolas. Ship computer has no other information on the system.
Staying awake till the sunrise. We were in love, couldn't stop us. Like a good drug.
4.56 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 23.39 tons.
Parabola said love the board.
Yeah, I do love Ed's voice there.
Parabola said ha ha ha.
Alright. And nothing really piquing my interest. Next system. So, Para, I'm just gonna roll along the way and only stop for ELWs and pneumonias.
Would you take a beam
Parabola
laser,
said, how far
pulse
are you
laser,
from me?
burst laser, or a railgun?
Actually, I had this ship, outfitted with 2 beam lasers, 2 railguns, and a Class 3 multi-cannon for a while. The railguns are a fixed weapon. They're kind of a pain in the ass, but they are extremely powerful if you actually get the hit.
Fuel 5.47 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 24.75 tons.
Go out, we were so loud, we were so proud, we had no doubts. Weekends and weekdays, we'd spend our own way. We were careless, we were fearless, we were reckless, time was precious.
Yeah, screw this.
Waste time, whiskey and wine, drinking all night, asleep by
You know, days that I remember that I have a mouse, it really makes it worthwhile to click. So it looks like I'm about 3,000 light years from you guys.
Have you ever encountered an unidentified signal source?
Yes. Yes, I have. Many of them. The unidentified signal sources are every signal source until you actually take a look at them.
That light.
Parabola said okay cool, we will drive in SRV for a while.
Yeah, Para, I'm gonna just kind of jump until I get out there. You know what? I should probably scan this system. I'm just gonna jonk my way out there and only stop for things like ELWs and ammonias, you know, high value targets. Still looking for an ELW moon.
System 5 with GDLT 11-5. Class. Made it so.
What's an anomaly? Anomaly. I don't know.
Anomaly? It is where we would ordinarily find the unknown probes, unknown artifact. Or, I don't know if the artifacts, but definitely the probes. I think the artifacts showed up in them too. It was a Thargoid USS basically. Before we knew that it was Thargoids. I don't know. I've picked a probe up when I had to for a mission, but otherwise I haven't really screwed with the Thargoids at all. I tend to stay away from things that'll whoop my ass.
So are you guys planning to meet up right now or what?
Hold up. That looks like it might be an ammonia. Nope. I think that's the water though. I don't have my reference sheet in front of me. What was your question, Joseph?
Are you guys planning to meet up right now?
Yeah, once I get out there. Yeah, see right there is a unidentified signal source. You come across them all the time. This one's a degraded emissions, which I don't really need. Oh, damn. That's a big sucker. I don't think that's the one that I was going for, though.
What is it?
Class F. What is what? Can I get the scan done, please? Jesus. Where are you taking from?
That's a big one.
Oh, it's a Class 3 gas giant. That's why I was scanning. I said it was a big one because I was scanning it from over 1,000 light seconds away. It's actually this planet right here.
So do classes work like how we class Hurricane? The bigger the number, the bigger the thing, or is it opposite? The smaller the number, the bigger the thing?
Neither. It's based on what their... See, yeah, I thought that was going to be a water world. I was hoping. That thing is probably going to net me 300,000 credits. But anyway, the gas giant class system is... It's based on their atmosphere, like their temperature, their atmospheric composition, that kind of thing, rather than size. There are huge class 1s and there are tiny class 1s. There are huge class 2s, there are tiny class 2s. I think that goes all the way up to class 5. Alright, before I leave the system...
I got you. So it's something that you just learn over time of playing it.
Or you do your research. No. I just selected a
So are
planet.
you naming these planets right now, or are they already discovered by people?
This system's already tagged. Now you see my radar here. You got the ship on the one side. The other side is your target. Regardless of what you're actually targeting, whether it be a star or a ship or whatever, that's your target on the left. That visual changes based on what it is. So I've got a reference sheet around here somewhere that I don't have right at hand that shows all of those. So I can actually look without actually getting close enough to scan this thing to find out what it is. I can look here and see what it actually is before I bother with it. Though I think they updated them because that water world was not what I expected. I mean, it was what I thought it might be, but it was not the display that I expected.
Right. So.
Oh,
would
see,
you
now
be
those
happy
rings
there
are
were,
good
like,
enough to go
more
see.
battle encounters while you're exploring, or would you just like the space and quietness?
When I'm out exploring, I just go out to explore. If I got into a battle right now, I would have my ass whooped. I have no weapons, no armor, paper shields. But the reason that I have no weapons, no armor, and paper shields is so that I can save weight so that my frameshift drive can make longer jumps. This ship right now, I've got a 41 light year jump range, okay? This same ship, because this is the ship that I had as my battle boat, this is what I was going to war with, I just stripped all my weapons, my armor, everything that I didn't need for exploration off of it. With all that stuff on it, I had a 21 light year jump range. So, it's kind of a give and take. I could have came out and did this with my weaponry and everything, but who am I actually going to run into out here other than Thargoids that are going to whoop my ass anyway?
True. So when you first get to start, do you get to pick like are there classes that you can pick from?
No, when you start, you're basically given a Sidewinder, and I think it's 1,000 credits to start off with, and the game puts you through a tutorial to teach you how to fly, teach you how to control the ship, that kind of thing. But I mean, that's all there is to it. Once you're through that tutorial, you go find whatever you're gonna do. You make your credits, you make your own way in the galaxy. It's actually kind of an awesome setup, but I mean, it's a steep learning curve too.
So in order to get a bigger ship, how would you get a bigger ship?
Damn, I can already see those rings. That's freaking awesome. In order to get a bigger ship, you have to have the credits to buy the bigger ship.
Orbital period 76 days, age 5,464 million years.
Yeah, Para, I know this is not going to be anything like
Slow down, space
what
Cowboys
you
with the mighty
guys
ring.
have found, but you know, it's only 588,000 kilometers or something like that. But it's quite dense. I might just have to get in here and get into the ring.
Brown dwarf star with rings?
Yup.
That's fucking dope.
You find them quite often, actually. We're about to jump into these rings, too. Come on. Alright. Pull up just enough.
But I think a Brian Dorf would be something like that, but on super set scale.
Arrived at planetary ring. Line UGB-FD11-55 ring.
Damn it. Thank you. I really do love this paint job. That's actually a pretty decent shot.
Well, that's a paint job?
Yeah. That on my ship. They're game extras. You have to pay for them separately. But yeah, you can get all kinds of paint jobs, and they've got like little bobbleheads and commander suits and all kinds of stuff. Damn, this looks like it's a metallic ring too.
So it'd be better just to buy the Commander Edition.
Yeah, you definitely want to get the Commander Edition just for the simple fact that if you just buy the base game, you're not going to have access to any of the planets. You won't be able to land. And there's a lot of content in the game that you want to be able to land for, or that you have to be able to land for. Like all the engineering that I've done to this ship to get its range up to where it is, it's all done with the engineers. So, they're all on planets. You have to land on a planet to have access to engineers. Unfortunately, I didn't think my distributor through,
I got
so
you.
I have no way
So,
of boosting right
The
now
bigger
to
the
get out of
ship,
here.
the bigger the jump distance, or is it like the bigger the ship, you could travel faster?
It depends on how you outfit the ship, but in general, I would say as a generalization, the larger the ship, you're generally going to have the capability of having a larger jump range. That's not always necessarily true, though. The 41 light years that I'm getting out of this Python, for a Python, is pretty fucking badass. Because they're not known for their jump range. I have an Asp Explorer that is outfitted for exploration. I want to say the Wanderer has a 42.5 or 43.5, somewhere around there, light year jump range. But it's actually a smaller ship than the Python. I think it's the same class, and I'm pretty sure they're the same manufacturer. But overall it's a smaller ship. Then I've got the Cobra Mark III, which is the classic ship for the Elite series, which has a 37 light year jump range.
By Fallon D. Lacey.
Yeah, the Python's Falcon de Lacy. I'm actually looking at that. That's their emblem right there below my thing. And they probably have their name on the cockpit somewhere. Push to open. I wonder what's in there. You know what? Let me see here. There we go.
Where's their logo?
See, that's the cockpit in my Python. Me being a jackass. A seat that I have open available for anybody.
So could you dock ships and then like have two co-pilots on one side, or is that not a thing yet, or not that you know of?
No, how it does is your actual character that you play with, like the character that you just saw that is me, it's a holo me, so it's holographic. So when you go and do multi-crew, you basically kind of just show an image to that ship so that you have control and that kind of thing. You don't actually, in fact, go to the ship. You're still in your own ship. You can be on the other side of the galaxy, and somebody can jump into your ship with you.
Fast ship.
Let's move on.
How would a Ferdy Lance be faster?
The FDL, I don't know if it's capable of a better jump range. I would guess that it is. What the FDL is a battleship. That fucking thing can be outfitted so well for battle. In fact, the other day I was in a combat zone and I went after an FDL that happened to be if I remember right, it was a dangerous rank pilot. NPC, but still. And he literally chased me out of battle. By the time I escaped, I had 23% of my hull left.
I can't find anything on this system. 3.91 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 26.1.
Another system
Damn.
dud.
So if somebody offered you a federal gunship, would you take it? Yes, no?
Probably not, because I've been whooping too many of their asses. Anything that I can whoop on, like as far as the physical specs of the ship, in my Python, I probably will never get myself. But again, you know, I've only been playing this a year, and a lot of that time I've spent not playing at all. The first 6 months of it was spent running Shepherd with the guys. So, I didn't have a lot of time to be getting into stations and buying new ships and this, that, and the other thing. Much less the credits to do so. For instance, when we got back from Shepherd, I think I ended up netting somewhere around 185 million credits for that trip. And I immediately turned around and spent it all on a T9, which is a transport ship. Man, I could not fly and talk at the same time. When I did the community goal with that ship, it was a trading goal. I literally just wanted the biggest, most hauling ship I could possibly get my hands on, and I bought a T9. I think that I probably spent everything from my exploration credits, with the exception of like 20 or 30 million. And when I sold that ship to downsize, because the next station I was going to that I had to be at was an outpost, which doesn't have large...
The passenger ship?
You can make passenger ships. There are passenger ships, actually. The Orca, the Dolphin, and I think there's another one. They're both passenger luxury type ships.
Orca.
The guys were talking yesterday, or maybe it was earlier today, about people that are outfitting the Orca, which, when it was released, it was intended for the passenger missions, like as a luxury ship. But people are outfitting it for battle, and it's actually holding its own. Ideally, I think what I want is the Imperial Cutter or Clipper, whichever the big one is. I can never remember which one's which.
Good or bad compared to your Python stock?
It's a much larger ship. The Imperial ships are known for their maneuverability, but not their speed or their armor capability. Whereas the Corvette and the Anaconda are both much better outfitted for battle. Extremely capable ships. The other guys could tell you more about the larger ships, because the only large ship I've ever had was that Type 9.
Good, like a Clipper would be good, yeah?
The other guys can tell you more about.
Yeah, it's the large Imperial ship that I want. They're fucking beautiful. Can I get in there? Yeah. Nothing here. This is the part of exploration that I really dislike. Yeah. You notice how it's the Imperial TIE Fighter? Think of Star Wars, man. It even kind of looks like the Empire's TIE Fighters.
Notice how it's the Empire because it even kind of looks like
I want to get a Cobra. They're not the best armor either, but they have the landing pad space.
A what?
Fuel 1.78 tons of fuel, leaving level at 26.42 tons.
Cobra.
Oh, a Cobra? Yeah. Well, I've got two of them actually. The first one is the one that I started Shepherd out in, and I face planted it once, got destroyed another time. That ship has been through it, man. But when I face planted it, I dropped down to like 40% health, and I was, I don't know, 20, 30,000 light years from
So the Anaconda is one of
civilization.
the strongest, like it is an armor-wise vehicle or ship.
Atomic Fury said. Ravola said check this shit out, see the Death Star?
Yeah, Para's got a Anaconda. I don't know if he's ever loaded it out for battle, but you know, I'm not flying 20,000 light seconds out for that. I know it's a water world, and it's probably terraformable as well, but I'm not going for it. Jump, damn it!
Parabolus, where is the Death Star?
Yeah, see, they're in the voice channel, but they're over in their wing. I don't know if they can even hear us. I mean, he might be able to hear us through my stream.
Ravola said top right above the red mountain at 1:00 o'clock.
I guess he can.
1.0 light years. Fuel used 4.9 tons. Fuel left 21.5 tons.
Ravola said we can hear you.
Planets in the system.
Nice.
Scan star.
There's literally nothing here.
10-17. Yellow main sequence.
Did I just not scan this thing yet?
Masses. Absolute magnitude 4.6.
No, I guess I just didn't scan the system yet.
800.
I'm an idiot.
Cover it. Fucking long.
Are you going to be an ice planet?
Dark Node said.
Yeah, that's an ice planet.
Yeah, we getting lucky with the ladies like we're Daft Punk. This is how we party rehab. It's a slam dunk. We hear you G-Eazy, man, this shit ain't fucking random. It's not a DJ, but that motherfucker's handsome.
Just ignore that last message.
Turn this beat into a sandstorm. About to switch it.
I should probably tag this stream as not being suitable for minors because I am listening to stuff that has
I'm about to just fucking
expletives
use,
and,
MP for like an F10 or F9.
Yeah, man, set your shit up however it works for you.
32 tons. Jumping to system flag your XAAB 42-0. Escape flags.
So I'm looking it up so I can see which one, like which F key does what, so I don't click one that does something important.
Yeah, that's why I don't really use the F keys for anything. I mean, my recording and my streaming options are on F keys, but they're Alt plus whatever F. The only thing that I've got set to an F key that isn't Alt or Control or something plus the F key is my screenshot key, and that's F10. Another system, another nothing. And another gummy cherry.
Clear from hyperspace to system flag Star is M class. 2. First visit. Jump distance 39.5 light years. Fuel used 4.6 tons. Fuel left 27.4 tons. Total of 1 star and 0 planets in the system.
Burn that shit like a major laser. Earn that shit like major paper. I melt that.
Okay, I'm gonna run to F7.
Boots, girl, you need to go lay down.
Yeah, F7 doesn't do shit.
Just like Skrillex, I swear I can make just a beaver feel it. And I can make cake up, really wanna steal it. Then I can make Scooter Brown with a side of deal with it. Yeah, so what? Getting lit like we will sparks. And we coming up like the modern day Mozart. Yeah, we get lucky with the ladies like we're just This is how we party rehab. It's a slam dunk. Easy, man, this shit ain't fucking random. It's not a DJ, but that motherfucker's handsome. About to feed the root and turn this beat into
I'm willing to bet these guys are going to be terraformables.
I can't find anything on this system.
It might be a little too far out though.
Refuel 3.74 tons of fuel.
Let's turn around and get this star scanned.
9.56 tons.
I'm going to slow down so I can actually scan this thing. Man, I think my roommates are burning their
Parabola
dinner.
said supercluster up there.
Scan star flag unit
I know that supercluster is calling my name.
main sequence
I so want to go out there.
stellar masses, absolute magnitude 6.7.
I can make that mouse spell his name right. Turn up my speakers at the Applejack. Where are you now? And I need to jack you. I'm all alone like a marshmallow. Just turn it up like a baby seller. Don't let me down and change focus.
Those guys are way too far out. Yeah.
Just like Zach working with the vessels. I'm just playing, let's be respectful. Under control like my man so I can make your girl sing bird machine.
There we go.
DJ Snake knows what I mean. And lastly, you know I'ma steal a show. Like Kygo's first see Firestone. Yeah, so what? Getting lit like we
Okay guys, I'm gonna have to get off of here for a second and find out what the hell's burning in my house.
the ladies like we're Daft Punk. This is how we party rehab. It's a slam.
I'll be back in a minute.
Easy man, this shit ain't fucking random. It's not a DJ, but that motherfucker's handsome. About to be Darude and turn this beat into a sandstorm. About to switch it up and make this motherfucker transform.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke.
Another song I love. So yeah, the burning down in the house is one of the roommates' girlfriends making dinner.
Body, baby, show me.
Oh yeah, I am not gonna age restrict this shit. I don't like what they're saying about that.
First visit, jump distance 39.1 light years. Fuel use 4.4 tons. Fuel less 24.3 tons. Ship computer has no other information.
You still doing good in here, Adrian?
What up?
4.91 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 29.24 tons.
How's it going? I'm going back and forth between Atomic and Polaris and you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just doing my thing. Finding interesting planets. Oh, it's only a high metal. It should be a metal rich looking like that.
Distance from arrival 21.7 light seconds. Arctic carbon dioxide atmosphere.
That bar of light is just calling my name, man. Maybe one of these days this planet will cool down enough that we can land on it. Not in our lifetime. Or our great-great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren's lifetime. But hey, whatever. Anything else possibly interesting? Not really, not really, not really, not really, not really. Okay.
So that's a hot planet, bro.
Yeah, that happens. I've ran into a few of those that were landable, I believe. At least I think the one. Yeah, I think there was a landable one that I found early in Shepherd. Wasn't that I found it, it was somebody else that found it, obviously, but...
First visit, jump distance 37.4 light years. Fuel use 4.0 tons. Fuel left 25.3.
Yay, nothing here.
I can't find anything on the system.
About to turn up, crank this shit up so loud. Sounds like we're sold out in front of a whole crowd. We lose control now. I'll take this shit too personally. Everybody got a different version of me. Everybody got to be different for me. Everybody
Jump, 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 jump. Jump, scan, jump. Jump, scan, fuel, jump.
Arrived at Planet AU-BB41-0. First visit, jump distance 39.7 light years. Fuel use 4.5 tons.
Really, there's just the one star here.
8 tons. No other information on system.
Let's check that again. Yep, actually nothing here.
Refuel 5.01 tons of fuel, leaving level at 25.8 tons. Refuel 6.2.
Aw, you're already scanned. Screw you.
32 tons.
Get away from the star a little bit. Everything else will start glowing. See what we got around us.
It's too late for you, not for me. I don't give a fuck if you got a cause degree. Did you learn anything? Really worth anything? 200 grand later and we're not even working. Student loans worth more than what we're earning. Invest less
Not really. I saw something earlier that had a bluish hue that I wanted to check out, but I didn't think about it before I left the system.
Everybody wake up, it's time to break up with the life you made up. It's time to trade up. Down, I can give a fuck now. Just figure it out. Wake up, man, this life is a blur. Everyone's got an opinion, so which one you prefer? Cause I'll give you one that's coming from an entrepreneur. Don't give up on your drink, it's what you deserve.
First visit, jump distance 39.6 light years, fuel use 4.6 tons, fuel left 27.4 tons. Ship computer has no other information on the system.
Yeah, those aren't going to be habitable.
4.64 tons of fuel, leaving level at 32 tons.
No point in scanning them unless they're going to be terraformable.
Failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this.
Prepare for hyperspace to system flag extend enemy. Stars no class. Make it so. First visit, jump distance 41.1 light years, fuel use 5.1 tons, fuel length 26.9 tons. Lookup of Wikipedia has failed. I can't find anything on this system. Scoop 5.07 tons of fuel, leaving level at 32 tons.
Yeah, they're both crap. Well, looks like I'm getting pretty close to Elephant's Trunk. It's starting to show up. Yeah, 17 jumps out. So another 25 minutes.
Stars G-Class. Warp drive engaging.
What's that? What's Elephant's Trunk?
It's a nebula. There's a asteroid that has a base on it there. It's probably going to be one of the few places that we can actually land while we're out on this expedition. Well, at least habited places that we can land.
So, like, you collect energy from stars, right?
Not
But
energy,
What
fuel.
about nebulas? Because nebulas theoretically are radiation, just like stars.
We don't get energy from the stars. We are collecting hydrogen fuel. Which, I guess, technically, stars throw out hydrogen throughout the cosmos. So, I suppose you should theoretically be able to use those things to fuel anywhere. But that's not the case. This guy looks kind of big. How close are we? Way too close, okay.
One star and 2 planets on the system. Scoop 1.04 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 32 tons.
An F-class star with 9 planets.
Give me one second, I gotta find my brother's dog.
Alright. Just gonna fly through this one. No point in stopping. Still amazes me that I'm getting 40 light years a jump out of a python.
Yes, class. A-GB37-0. First visit. Jump distance 40.1 light years. Fuel used 4.8 tons. Fuel up 27.2 tons. Ship computer has no other information on the system.
Save us now. These kids are running from their dreams, never feeling free. We must stop this now. It can. This life is nothing but a story. Don't let it be boring. We must never back down. The sound. Don't be quiet for the so we must get loud. Is found. And if we never hit the ground, keep our head up in the
Prepare for hyperspace. The system flies UKG-36-0.
Man,
Star is TPS class.
I'm starting to get tired.
I
Think I need to make some coffee.
First visit. Jump distance 38.4 light years. Fuel used 4.2 tons. Fuel up 20.0
Seriously?
tons. Look up on Wikipedia.
I'm running into a lot of stars that have nothing but a belt system.
System IC 1396 WME7-11. Star is G-class.
I really want to know what these new lights in hyperspace are.
FIC 1396 Sector HW-MP7-11. First visit. Jump distance 40.3 light years. Fuel used 4.6 tons. Fuel must be...
Aw, discovered! You
System
bastard.
information unavailable.
I don't know. This seems like it might be a fairly interesting system. Let's check it out.
Scoop 5.93 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 24.36
Let's
tons.
go. I'ma make a couple stacks, do exactly what I want to. Mix a couple tracks, get a lady that I'm drawn to. Turn up to the max, get me faded till I'm gone, dude. I do what I want, couldn't stop me if you wanted to. I just work hard, yeah, harder than the rest. Some people say I'm lucky, others saying that I'm blessed. But I keep my head down, cause I crave progress. You ain't never gonna stop me, cause it's my conquest. And I'm never
Star
gonna
IC
rest.
1396 Sector HW-MD7-11. Yellow main sequence star. 1.1 stellar masses. Absolute magnitude 4.6. Habitable zone 426 to 850 light seconds. Age 1,610 million years.
And I did it again, jamming out and forgot to slow down for the planet that I wanted to scan. Oh, what did Obsidian Ant call that? The loop of shame.
Scan IC 1396 Sector HW-
Parabola said, damn, this planet is sick.
Mineral content body. Distance from arrival 400.9 light seconds. Topic carbon dioxide atmosphere.
Yeah, I'd say that that's a hot, thick atmosphere. Jesus, can't even see the planet. Looks like we got another water world. Good thing that I stopped. This one might actually be within range. Let me check the range on that.
Atomic Fury said,
426 to 850.
Parabola said,
Oh yeah, right in the habitable range. Yeah, guys. Is that where we're meeting up? That place looks awesome. I can't wait to bust up an SRV on that planet.
Stand by C-1396 sector HW-MD7-11-2. Terraformable water world.
Ooh.
Distance from Earth
Nice.
594.2 light seconds.
Too bad I didn't find it.
Atmosphere.
Big glob of water out in the middle of nowhere. Doesn't look like it has any landmass.
Yeah. I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies. They're just full of jealousy. Yeah. This legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest. I just wanna be the best at what I know. Better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me
Prepare for
selective,
hyperspace with system IC-1396 sector HW-89-1.
See, Joseph, this is why I listen to these guys. This is an awesome track.
Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up.
Launch IC-1396 sector TT-AB-29-1. First visit, jump distance 36.9 light years. You'll use 3.7 tons. Fuel left 20.6 tons. No other information on system.
Ooh, man. I just want to stay here and tag this whole thing. I ain't got time though.
Fuel 5.85 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 26.47 tons. System IC-1396.
Hey Adrian,
Yeah, what up?
I was just saying, I heard you talking to us a little bit about the planet. Yeah, this place is pretty sick. It's the same one I had the pictures of earlier, where the big, like, orange, you know, like mounds of dirt on the ground.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice planet. And I hear your stream, you said you found a system, you're going to scan the whole thing. What'd you find?
Nothing really special. It was just a really pretty system.
Nice. Well, we're just driving around here, checking out these canyons, and we're doing a little prospecting. I'm down to like no repairs, so we'll be here for a little bit, but I'm probably gonna take off pretty soon and start flying. I kind of want to get moving and see some shit.
Yeah, I'm probably a good hour behind you guys at the rate that I'm going.
Yeah, no worries. I took the screenshot from my cockpit so you can get the planet name and all the coordinates if you wanted to land and check it out.
Oh hell yeah! I definitely want to rip apart an SRV there. That looks like an awesome planet.
It's awesome. One of the things I'm going to do this trip is try to record like epic planets and create like an epic planet blog or something, or a Reddit page, so people can find planets to go drive on that are good while they're exploring, because there's just fucking no reference for any of that.
It's actually a pretty good idea.
This is the first one I've really seen that was really worth it so far, so it's pretty good. We're having a good time, and I'm getting used to my controller, which is nice.
Yeah, isn't it great to actually use a controller for that?
It's so much better now that I was about ready to abandon ship, but I turned flight drive assist off and I've changed a few more buttons, and now I'm super happy with it.
Oh yeah, I think once I do finally get a HOTAS, that I will probably still continue to use my Xbox controller for my SRV driving.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna hop back on with Atomic. Talk to you in a minute.
Dead missing. I'm on my way to the top now, listen. I ain't never gonna stop too driven. I ain't never getting lost, got vision. I'ma make this shit hot, ignition. Yeah, y'all give me facts, not fiction.
IC 1396 Start as PDS class. Warp drive ignition.
Don't be asking for permission. Hit the gas after ignition and start acting like you're winning. Make your own damn decisions. Don't let others make you victims. Have a gun, have a
Arrived at IC 1396 Sector GH-UP27-0. First visit. Jump distance 37.9 light years. Fuel use 4.2 tons. Fuel left 27.8 tons. Ship computer has no other information on the system. Jumping to system IC 1396 C13-3. Start PDS class. Make it so.
Give me 5 years and I got what I wanted. I'ma go ahead and finish all that I started. I'ma go ahead and get it all uncharted.
Arrived at IC 1396 Sector ZP-EC13-3. First visit. Jump distance 39.1 light years. Fuel use 4.4 tons. Fuel left 23.5 tons. Ship computer has no other information on the system.
That's my fucking way. Y'all can sit back and think you are the best of me. I can guarantee that you haven't seen the rest of me. I can guarantee that this shit's gonna be my destiny. And I will never stop until I make it.
IC 1300.
Okay, I'm back.
Dude, I didn't even know you were gone. I've been sitting here talking to you.
Fucked up. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good, bro.
Your YouTube mic's on because it's echoing again.
Jump distance 36.7 light years. Fuel use 3.7 tons. Fuel left 19.8 tons. Ship computer has no other information on the system. 5.01 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 24.79 tons.
Almost got a full fuel up out of that.
Refueled 6.7 tons of fuel.
So I did some math then. So I guess I will be there around May because mom is going to graduate, and I kind of agree with that. So I can go up there working.
Right, yeah.
But the only thing that's going to cut into the budget is my car.
Well, you're gonna need that shit, because especially if you're here in Macomb, there's really nothing around that's worthy of working at. You know, all the decent jobs you either have to drive for, or you have to drive out of town to get to. And I expect to be able to get my car up and running and get my license back and all that shit before you get here. But still, just a one-car household here, it probably won't work. What do you have anyway?
Hell yeah. 92 Civic. It's manual. It's fucking great.
So that's why Dalton started wanting a Civic all of a sudden. You know, that Subaru Legacy that I've got, I actually bought for him.
Not a Civic, I meant a Camry.
You said Camry? I thought you said Civic.
Yeah, I was thinking of Dalton at the time. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, check that out. That is the Elephant Trunk Nebula. At least my current view of it. I think my route's actually taking me in down
It's fucking
that
amazing.
way.
Oh yeah, so I already came to the conclusion that either Dalton's phone's destroyed or she just deactivated his account because it's not responding.
I don't know. I really don't know. I have a feeling that they're going to keep him on lockdown until they get him and his shit and all his custody shit out of the way and just fucking come pick him up and drag his ass off up there. I have a feeling that's what they're going to do to him. Because, you know, I'm the devil and I'm the source of everything that's wrong in his life.
Not a problem for me because I'll kidnap anybody.
Well, I just look at it this way, you know, he's my little bro. He knows he has a home here. He will come home when he's ready, willing, and able. That's all there is to it. I mean, the man has keys to the car. He has keys to the house. He's got the ability to come here anytime, anyway.
Yeah, and his other brother's about to come in from the south.
Exactly. So, regardless of what his family thinks about me or you or our friendship or whatever the case may be that they want to fucking put into their own head, I just don't give a fuck. You know, he's my little bro. He's always going to be my little bro, and they can kiss my fucking white ass. He'll come home when he wants to come home. And I have a feeling that's going to be sooner before he...
My brown ass. I'm
Yeah.
Mexican. They can fight me if they want to.
Hi, Boo Boo.
Adrian, how many jumps are you out from the asteroid base?
3.
Alright, we're gonna watch your stream for a little bit. I'm gonna recall my ship. We're done SRVing.
Is there really nothing here? Or did I just not scan again? No, there's something here because I got to slow down on it. Okay, look at that. Just a belt again. Yep, just a belt again. Yay. Ouch.
What's great, Adrian, is once you get about 30 jumps away from Elephant's Trunk, you're going to start to no longer see tag systems. They'll all be pretty much untagged after that.
Yeah, I came across a half-tagged system that I went ahead and tagged the rest of it. There was nothing special there, but I'm like, you know what? This is the first untagged item that I've come across, so I'm going to tag it all.
Yeah, you always got to do that. Alright, I'm going to watch your stream. Give us a good narrative.
Oh man, of course my landlord wants to start talking to me now. Like, dude, it's freaking almost 11 o'clock. Go away.
You don't have to answer. You're asleep.
Hey, dude, there's a nav beacon crashed up here, Atomic, right next to my ship.
Really?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna scan it. It's right over here next to my ship. I just see it in the landscape. Crazy.
I'm gonna recall my ship because I don't want to drive it.
Start spam class.
Rolling up to the frat house, and we about to rock it. Keep the ladies on the dance floor, about to drop it. Once the music starts, we ain't never gonna stop it. Listen real close, man, I can hear what God
Currently eating ramen noodles right now.
Ramen noodles. The dinner of champions. Well, champions in high school and college.
And you're literally in like the middle of deep space.
Total of 1 star and 0 planets in this system.
I found a weird mining base. I'll tell you about it later. Well, I just found a random mining base like 1,200 light years outside of the bubble. I thought it was like an alien I saw or something like that. It was so random. There were a few scarabs protecting it. I was like, what the fuck? They're supposed to be like 500 light years out. That's it. I was 1,200 light years out. I have a video of it. My first, the first one of that other series I did. You can see it.
All right. I haven't watched all your videos. Just
Oh yeah, Para, I did find out that YouTube definitely saves streams.
Hey, Adrian, you should turn off the YouTube mic because I can hear so much fucking repeat and it gets confusing.
17.5 votes. Total of 1 star and 6 planets in this system.
The YouTube light? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I actually think it's my fault. I'll stop talking.
Well, I had 3 YouTubes up, so I'm like, maybe it was something.
No, it's not your
with
fault.
me.
Like literally, every time I talk, it transfers into the YouTube. Yeah.
Well, yeah, every time you talk, it's going to come onto my YouTube because it's coming through my headphones. It's all one audio source. So everything that I'm hearing, you guys are going to hear. Alright, so I'm at Elephant's Trunk now. I have no idea where I'm going. I should probably slow down and figure that out. The Mappus Dynasty, huh? Got some nice, pretty reds here. Not too impressed by the browns.
What if you saw 2 Thargoids duking it out? Even though I know you're not in the area, but what if?
You know, actually, there's, in the community, there's a thought going on that there are multiple Thargoid races at war with each other. And, I have a feeling that that's probably going to be the case. And we're going to end up, as humanity, siding with one or the other as the story plays out. So, I mean, from what I've seen so far, we've been hyperdicted by the flower-looking ones. We've been, we've come into alien signal sources that they're like taking our escape pods, that kind of shit. The only one that I've seen from the original style of ship that was the enemy in the original Elite has been a crashed ship. So I have a feeling that it's going to be the flower looking like ones are our allies, even though they've been like abducting our people and that kind of thing. There's the mine. Let's go check this shit out.
Maybe they're researching you like how you took the probes to get a weapon against them. Maybe they're just researching you.
That's entirely possible, you know. But I have a feeling that from the lore of the game and the fact that the second type of Thargoid ship that I've seen has a striking resemblance to the wireframe enemy that was in the original game. I have a feeling that those guys are going to be our enemy.
Parabola said crashed NAV beacon 4,000 Li from civilization. Parabola said.
That is pretty amazing that there's a beacon that far out that just died. Okay, I'm gonna get landed here, and I'm gonna go make me some coffee, and then I'm gonna try to catch up at least another 1,000 light years to you guys. I really probably ought to go to bed because I'm trying to keep myself on a schedule. But we've seen how that works in the past. If I go to bed anytime in the next hour or two, I'm just going to be up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Alright, so I'm assuming that this mine is in this asteroid belt around this planet. For some reason I thought it was in a solar belt. I don't know why. Go ahead and get the
Yeah, I gotta get my license too, bro.
Scan GMCPI-2. Sudarsky Class 3 gas giant. Distance.
But I'm honestly thinking about doing it like waiting until I'm 18, 'cause I'm about to be 18 in 2 months.
No atmosphere.
So,
Yeah. I don't know what the laws are down there as far as licensing for minors, but I know here in Illinois it's a hell of a lot easier once you're 18. I think Dalton's going to end up having to wait until he's 18 because his family's just not going to let him get a license.
yeah, but I'm honestly waiting for Don to get out so I could talk to him. Because, man, I really do miss talking to that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, he used to just, like, pop in his head in the door every frickin' day. Sometimes it annoyed the piss out of me, but I mean, you know, he's my little bro. What you gonna do?
Exiting Superfoods. Arrive at station. Elephant S drug mine.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have boost.
No fire zone entered.
This is an independent star system commander. Request docking permission prior to touching down.
This is really gonna suck.
Send docking request.
Access granted. Cleared for landing on
Ensure to observe starport
So
protocol.
is that a
perimeter visit.
base inside of a rock?
Yep,
Docking
it's the
request
first one
granted.
I've been to.
Commander, confirm for landing pad 5.
Landing pad 5.
You don't have any thrusters, so you're fucked.
Oh well, no. I don't have the ability to boost. My distributor that I chose for this trip, trying to save weight where I could, it just doesn't have the capability of putting out enough power. Okay, 5's always up front. So where is it at? Yep, right there. Come on, too far. There we go.
So are there different servers for like west side of the United States, central, east side, in Europe, or is it like completely all different? Or is it different?
I really don't know. I think it's all one server. With the exception of it being split off for Xbox and PlayStation.
Drug mine. Asteroid base cut.
We all share the same simulation, though.
touchdown confirmed. Dispatching ground crew. Welcome, Commander.
Alright, so we got repair, but we don't have outfitting.
Yeah, I got you.
Holy shit! I knew the Python was an expensive ship to upkeep, but all I did was fly out here, and it cost me 400,000.
Repaired where commander. Cost is 407,000 credits.
Ooh, hold up. My
Repaired
paintwork's
all
already down to
commands.
26%?
Cost is 3,100 credits.
Well, I guess there is a lot of wear on what little paint I actually have.
Parabola said BRB.
Yeah, there you can see the wear. Well, we're not going to change the paint. Alright, so I've touched down. This is going to be where I come back to when I die, because we all know that I'm going to get blown up.
Commander DK. What do you mean it's not one server? Adrian, I'm reading your live chat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, DK, I really have no idea what, how it goes down. I get on, I play, and, I eventually faceplant my ship into some planet because I'm too tired to be flying, and, you know, that's life in Elite. Let's see here. Can I turn in those guys? Interstellar, yes. Sweet. I'll pay the 25% just to get rid of them before I lose them.
Redeeming combat bond worth 598,500.
Hold the hell up! What is going on here? Because I know those bonds were worth over $1 million. 25% would bring it down to 750,000. So why am I only getting 598,000 out of that? This is not the first time that I've seen this. I really don't understand why that's going on.
Low key, I wouldn't change the paint because of the fact that it builds character.
Well, one of the things that I decided when I was running Shepherd for myself, and I think a lot of commanders that do just a shitload of exploration kind of have the same basis. Having worn out ass paint is a badge of pride, showing that you have actually gone out there and been out there for months. You know, flying Shepherd was an experience for a new pilot. I had literally been playing the game for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Really didn't even know how to land my ship properly, none of that. And then I heard on, I think it was Radio Sidewinder, they were advertising the Shepherd mission. So I looked it up and I just jumped right in, and pretty much everything that I know about the game, I learned from those guys. So here a year later, I'd like to think that I'm an experienced pilot, but you know, I'm still learning the combat game too. So hi, Legendary Chicken.
Parabola said,
Brandon,
LOL,
it is
and you
an
destroyed
awesome
your
game.
only SRV on our first planet.
Yes, I most certainly did. It was fun though. Yeah, Brandon, this game is definitely definitely an awesome game. I mean, there's a lot of boring stuff to it,
Parabola
but
said you turned around, right?
yeah, Para, I did. I turned right back around and flew right back to the bubble. That was the first of what, I think 4 or 5 returns of mine. DK, I currently am holding on to 27.3 million credits. I have something in the neighborhood of 400 million in assets, most of which is in ships. Oh, well, I did sell a bunch of them, but I'm down to 326.6 million in assets. I don't know if you play or not, but that does include the balance, I'm sure, as well as all the various modules that I've got in storage everywhere. I had to sell off a bunch of my storage modules because I was out of storage space. So that's actually why I have 27 million in the bank right now. When I was getting ready to leave, I actually had something like 10.9 or something like that before I sold all those modules. I'm doing alright, chicken. I mean, just another day, another dollar, another stream. So it's gonna be a it's gonna be an interesting time for sure. Alright. Ooh. Let's see here. I don't think there's really anything that I need to do here other than I wish I could upgrade my distributor so that I could actually boost, but you know, whatever. I'll play with the hand that I drew.
Entrance on. Departing Element has
Ship
strong line.
restraints withdrawn. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Yeah, I really am missing my boost because I usually boost right through that. I can't count how many times I've actually run somebody over through the ship port there, whatever they want to call them. Alright, let's find our next... let's find our next mark. Give me a second,
No
guys.
fire zone left.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna tag on Parabolus and Atomic and go see if I can get closer to him. Have my hands on the controller so often that I really just don't even remember that I've got a mouse. Alright guys, I am
Parabola said check out this sick
under
picture
1900
art.
light years
You can
from
see the moon in between my thrusters.
53 jumps, are you insane? Well, it is almost 1900 light years at a 40 light year range. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, back on the road.
Invited to wing by Parabolas. Joint wing with Commander Parabolas, Commander Atomic Fury. Commander Parabolas has joined.
Dude, check out that picture I posted.
Invited to wing by Atomic Fury. Commander Atomic Fury has joined the wing.
Oh, that is awesome.
Hyperspace to system elements trunk sector D.
Was your ship trying to land on top of his ship?
Make it so. Barrage element S trunk sector DL-YD10. First visit. Jump distance 39.6 light years. Fuel used 4.3 tons. Fuel left 14.0 tons.
No, he's not even there. I think he was AFK for a bit, and I just lined it up and I turned on my camera and it happened to exactly be there. I was like, holy shit.
That's awesome. Yeah, Brandon. I have been to Sagittarius A. I have found a couple of black holes on my own, and when I was out running with Shepard last year, I came into several black holes. The Great Annihilator was another one out in the center of the galaxy. It didn't really scare me, per se. I mean, I knew when you're playing the game, you get notification of what type of system, what the main star of that system is. So if you're jumping into a system that the most massive thing in it is a black hole, you know that you're jumping into a black hole system from the messages that you receive on the HUD. So you're kind of prepared. That's awesome, D. I have been watching Obsidian Ant play this game since beta, and I was so desperate to get a system that I could play it on because I knew this was going to be an awesome game. I played the original one way back in the day, and I liked the idea, but it because it was all wireframe and dots, and I couldn't figure out what was what, so I just I think I played it 3 or 4 times, and my parents swore off ever buying me another computer. Yeah, I'll try to check the chat out kind of regularly. I am trying to just get to where I'm going at this point to catch up with my boys, but yeah, I'll try to check in on the chat so I can answer any other questions you might have, Brandon. And you never know, maybe I ought to read them off because Para might have better answers than me.
Sector CL-YD23. First visit. Jump distance 39.7 light years.
Alright, 44 objects. Let's see if there's anything interesting.
Fuel left 15.9 tons. Total of 1 star and 3 planets in this system.
Maybe. It's all explored though. I'm not in the mood to re-tag things.
5 tons of fuel, leaving level at 20.91 tons.
That would actually be a pretty awesome name. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever ran into any tags with the name of Hydro on them. And I know I have never seen a commander named Hydro.
FIC 1396 Sector 1Z-RB20-0.
Another star, another 25 objects, probably nothing worth my time. And if it is, it's probably already tagged.
No other information on system.
I don't know. It's already tagged, but I'm going for it. That is an ammonia world right there. I couldn't give a shit less if it's tagged. I want to check her out. I guess according to lore, the ammonia worlds are worlds where the Thargoids can survive. I'm not entirely sure. I've never really read into all the lore myself. See if there's anything else in this system that might be worthy of me checking it out. Some HMCs. They might actually be within terraformable range. Yeah, we'll turn right back around here. Gotta make the credits, right? Let's find out where the habitable zone on this star is.
Atomic Fury said. Atomic Fury said.
That is hilarious, guys. That's freaking amazing.
Red main sequence M star. 0.3 stellar masses. Absolute magnitude 9.9. Orbital period 8,468 days.
38 to 75 light seconds.
Each 13,028 million
Yeah, I'm
years.
pretty sure those guys were out like 200 or something. 134, 160, yeah. So that one there would probably be habitable, but not really worth my time. This guy, however, is.
Parabola said.
So what is this? Like the spaceship mating ritual? Are you guys actually in flight like that?
Saudi Kruger doggy style.
That is hilarious.
Are you on your way?
Yeah, I am on my way. However, I ran into a system that has an ammonia world previously tagged, but you know me, it's an ammonia world. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tag that shit.
No worries, man. I think we're gonna get going here. We're gonna try to figure out our next destination, so we'll let you know.
Yeah, just keep me posted. I've currently got your current location posted as my destination, so yeah, whenever you guys pick out someplace else, just let me know. I'll just bookmark that place and go see it eventually. I'm about 1,900 light years behind you guys right now, so shouldn't take me more than an hour to actually catch up that distance. Well, if you guys are moving on, then hour and a half, 2 hours, but
Scan IC 1396 Sector 1Z-RB20-0B6, Ammonia World, distance from arrival 3,882.6 light seconds, ammonia oxygen atmosphere. Scan IC 1396 Sector 1Z-RB20-0B5, high metal content body, distance from arrival 3,882.8 light seconds. Carbon dioxide atmosphere.
I really do love these ammonia worlds. I just think they're so beautiful. I hope I can manage to find a couple more ringed ones on the way. Of course, my 750 is just not keeping up with the terrain generation. Alright, back on the road. Only if wormholes existed so you could jump across the galaxy. You know, Brandon, I would like to see Frontier Developments put something like that in the game. You know, whether it be, you know, you fly into the black hole and end up coming out of a white hole or something like that, but just kind of like randomly throwing you across the galaxy, I think would be an awesome game mechanic. I mean, it could piss a lot of people off too, but, you know, just, I think it would be something that could force people to get out and actually explore this galaxy. This simulation, I should say, it is a game, but the simulation's been running, I don't know, what, 3-4 years now, and collectively as a community we've only explored like 0.01% of the galaxy that Frontier has given us. It's just, I think the last time I looked it was something like it'll take us 17,000 years at the rate that we're going to fully explore a game. So, I think a lot of that is because people just don't get out and explore, because it's, well, a whole bunch of nothing until you find something that's just absolutely gorgeous. You know, there's really nothing to do out here other than look for things. And that's not exactly everybody's cup of tea. Yeah, that would actually be there you go, and that would be the risk reward benefit. You know, you can only get to these places if you go through a black hole, but it has to be a right black hole that has a wormhole attached to it that's going to lead you out to the white hole, but you have no way of knowing whether or not you're approaching the right one. But to be able to get out to some place that nobody's ever been, that nobody's been able to reach, that, you know, just randomly has a within reach neutron star to get you that 4-time jump, to get you out of that locked in sector where nobody can get to. Yeah, I think Frontier could do it. I don't know that they ever will, but I think it could be done. Oh, I haven't even scanned this system down yet, have I? Nope. Nothing of any import here, though.
System IC 1596 sector SQ-0. Star is TDS class. Hold on tight.
Oh man. Whole lot of nothing.
IC 1396 sector SQ-YB16-0.
Another M class. Who knows, we might have something decent close in. Yeah, nope. We got 138,000 light seconds out. Yeah. Not even gonna go look. Not worth my time.
System IC 1396 16-0. Star is M class. Hold on tight.
I do have to say thanks, guys, for watching. You know, this started out as just kind of showing my bro a game, and I don't know. I think I might actually go ahead and do a regular stream. Just because it's kind of bringing in something extra into my game environment. It's giving me something else to do while I'm out here flying from one star to the next, to the next, to the next. You know, I mean, exploration is great, but when you go like through these last several systems, there's been nothing. It does get kind of boring. So thanks for bringing a little bit of extra liveliness into my game life, and thanks for watching, definitely.
Parabola said exploration is great in a wing. Parabola said that's why it is good to be on voice and wing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I cannot disagree with that, Para. I really cannot. I've winged up with you guys a couple times when we were out on Shepherd, and it definitely gave it something
said
extra.
Much more fun with other people.
Refuel 5.37 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 21.67 tons.
Either I'm taking a route that is through a really dead zone in the galaxy, or I'm just getting randomly sent by the course plotter to not great systems, and I'm bypassing a whole bunch of decent shit. I don't know. I'm too lazy to try to find things on the galaxy map.
MIC 1396 Sector ET-DB14-0. First visit. Jump distance 37.4 light years. Fuel used 3.8 tons. Fuel left 17.9 tons. Lookup of Wikipedia has failed.
Very vanilla system
I can't
here.
find anything on this system.
Can we just like stack that all in a waffle cone?
Fuel 4.52 tons of fuel, leaving level at 22.4 tons.
45 jumps out from your current location, Para. Yeah, Brandon, I think that if Frontier ever saw fit to give us intergalactic travel, especially like, where are the Thargoids coming from? Maybe when in the original games in the lore, that's where we chased them off to, was Andromeda. It is our closest neighbor galaxy, so I mean, the Stellar Forge is who created this Milky Way galaxy, with the exception of some hand-authored systems. So why couldn't Frontier use Stellar Forge to again take what we know of the Andromeda galaxy, like they did with the Milky Way, and create? Hello? What the heck was that all about? I don't even know.
Yo, what's up, bro? Hey, how long are you gonna be on, bro?
I don't know, probably another half hour, 45 minutes. I don't know. I'm trying to catch up with Atomic and Para, but my eyes are starting to hurt, and I'm seriously needing some coffee, but I haven't gotten up to get any coffee. And I really shouldn't be drinking coffee at almost midnight anyway.
I'll text you if anything comes up.
Prepare for hyperspace to system IC 1300.
I don't know, man.
Go eat coffee and I'll cover your shift.
Dude, you have no idea how many light years I flew in just sitting there jumping like I've been doing here. Not even like looking at the system, just trying to get into a station for repairs. And then catch back up to the fleet. It was insane, but I mean, I was a noob, so...
How far are they?
They're about 1,900 light years ahead of me right now.
Refueled 4.32 tons of fuel.
They're already jumping out. Well, no, they're already jumping on. We're all trying to get to a meetup place that we've set out as the expedition. So we're trying to meet up like Sunday morning out there. I don't know. I'm probably gonna end up staying on a couple hours after these guys get off so that I can actually catch up to them. Which means I'm probably not gonna get much sleep at all tonight.
Yeah, but I gotta go in at 3. I gotta go in at 3, and I haven't got my Xbox Live. I've been literally, as soon as I go home, I turned on the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, no, trust, bro. I appreciate people actually taking the time out to watch me bullshitting around the galaxy. I never even considered thinking about being a streamer. But now, you've got me thinking about doing it, so...
If I share it on my social media, you'll be blown up.
Oh, I'm sure, and it'll probably bring some more players to Elite. I mean, now that it's on all 3 major consoles, well, not consoles, but major systems, you know, PC, the One, and the PS4, you know, if we started putting it out there, yeah, I mean, I'm sure we could bring a lot more players into the galaxy.
Scoop 2.71 tons of fuel. Fuel level is now 25.64.
500 out from a what? A K that might be within range. Let's go ahead and scan this guy. Has this system even been tagged? Yeah, it's been tagged, but that hasn't.
Scan star IC 1300
146 to 292.
RC5-0. Orange main sequence K star 0.6.
And that thing's 500 out. Yeah, not worth my time.
Habitable zone 146 to 200.
What are you talking about? Spiking people?
Age 12,859 million years.
Shared. But you need to
Thanks,
put the
Brandon.
neutron stars
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna be out of here myself here pretty quickly. So, yeah, I'm trying to set like 8 to 11 that I'm gonna stream, but tonight's probably gonna. Well, I'm already past 11, so yeah, we're definitely gonna go longer tonight. So maybe 8 to midnight I'll be streaming on a nightly basis while I'm out here on Norma with my
Farabola
boys.
said, so Adrian, perhaps you could mention how this mission came to be?
Para, I really don't know how this mission came to be, dude. This is the Norma mission that I'm out here streaming on. You see my wingmates, Atomic Fury and Parabolus. Parabolus put this mission together, invited a few of us that were on the Shepherd mission that, again, Parabolus put together last year. That was kind of my cherry popping as far as Elite, because I had been playing, I've said it a few times, I've been playing a couple weeks when I heard about that mission and left on a 6-month expedition. which I think at the time was the longest expedition or the furthest flying expedition ever done in the game or something like that. I can't quite remember. But I really don't know much about what you, how this mission came to be put together, Para. I really don't. I know you kind of explained it to me, and
Parabola said longest duration.
longest duration. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I really don't know. I appreciate all the info that you put out, but dude, I have so much on my plate. Half the time, I don't read half the stuff that you type up. I just kind of scan through it for system names and waypoints and that kind of thing, and try to read a little bit of the history that you put together on the various points of interest that we're going to be checking out. Usually when I'm actually on my way to that point of interest.
2-hour stream. Hit mark.
Actually, I'm at 3 hours, 1 minute, 41 seconds.
Yeah, Adrian, basically how the Norma mission, if you want to call it that, came to be was I was back in the bubble and just got tired of Zargoids and all of that boringness and just said, I'm going to try to find the least explored parts of the galaxy. So I studied that map that Cohen put together and found basically the Norma arm had been totally unexplored. And so I was going to go out on my own, but then I remembered that exploration is more fun when you have a few other people to piss around with. So I just contacted you guys on a total whim and said, hey, I'm leaving in 2 days. You guys want to come? And everybody I contacted said, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, you guys taught me everything I know about this game. Since Shepard was over, I think I've probably clocked maybe another week's worth of flight time between then and now, and most of that was flying from one engineer to another or going out on a mission trying to find shit to unlock engineers and just really just trying to get everything unlocked so that I could get so much weight off the Dragon's Fang, that Cobra Mark III that I started Shepard out in, because I really do want to go out and rerun Shepard in that ship. But if I'm going to do it, I have to be able to get that ship up to be able to get out to Isham's Reach. I have to. I mean, I've been out to Looking Glass in a Cobra, and my next Isham's Reach is my next destination that I want to. I don't know if Sam Isham is ever going to see my streams, but I'm coming for you, bro. Joseph, the bubble is the inhabited space. Here, I'll show you on my Gal map. It's what we call basically the power play area. You see all the color over there where all the tags are? This is the inhabited bubble. And I mean, it does extend out around here, but I think the community generally considers where the power play is to be the bubble. Where we're heading is the Bubble Nebula, so it's out here somewhere.
Okay, so like, are there other bubbles, or is that like where the only one is? But are there a lot of other players there?
I think the vast majority of players in Elite never leave inhabited space. I have nothing to back that up. That's just that's the thought behind it that I've kind of picked up through the community, is most people just never leave the bubble. I mean, there's a lot of shit to do there, but then there's those of us that feel the need to get the hell away from all those people. Like SDC for one, you know, you're trying to go out and do a community goal and get something done for, you know, what FDev is saying, hey, go do these goals and we're going to give you this for it. So there's all these players that go out to complete these goals that Frontier has given us in game. And then you got all these player groups like SDC, and I know there's more of them, but SDC is the only one that I've had contact with, that we call them gankers. They literally go out to track down other players to kill them. And the easiest way to track down another player in this galaxy is to be in the bubble dealing with something like a community goal, because there's going to be hundreds of players that are going and working on that goal. So they're going to be in and out of that particular system or that set of systems or around that set of systems for, you know, days. And gankers like SDC, they know that's where they can find players to just interdict and pull out of hyperspace and, you know, whatever they want to do. And I've been taken out a couple times by them, and it just, I've got a list. Let's leave it at that.
Jumping to system where GIPZ-B14-0. Class. Fourth drive engaging.
Alright, Brandon, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, man.
GIPZ-YB14-0. First visit. Jump distance 41.2 light years. Fuel used 4.9 tons. Fuel up 18.6 tons.
Probably nothing here of any. Well, I don't know.
I can't find anything on this system.
Alright, Parrot. Just for the simple fact that this dude that tagged this system has the name Shepard, I'm gonna have to tag this system.
Leaving at 22.04 tons.
Yeah, I saw that on the stream. That's pretty funny.
It's just, you know, I got to. I'm sure he has some perfectly valid reason for having that name, but, you know, it matches up, so I gotta do it.
0.3 stellar masses. Absolute magnitude 9.6. Orbital period 788,410.7 days. Habitable zone 44 to 87 light seconds. Age 10,000 and
I do think that I'm going to cut my stream, just because I have been streaming for 3.5 hours now, and I'm sure YouTube is going to get pissed if I start using up all their space storing my footage. So
I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed, bro. I gotta go wake up at 3, so.
Yeah, alright, Joseph. Yeah, you definitely have a good night, man. Wake up 3. You mean you're going in at 3 a.m.?
Yes, I'm trying to get as much sleep as possible, so shut up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, go to bed, bro. 4 hours to a new job. Have a good day tomorrow, man. But yeah, anybody watching?
3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, dude. I'm just trying to get a lot of sleep so I don't go in there.
See you, Dark Node.
Yeah, get yourself rested and go have a good day on your first day on your new job. But guys, I'm gonna cut this stream and get out here, and I'm probably gonna take the dogs out because I did promise them that I was only gonna stream till 11 and then we'd go for a walk. So yeah, you heard the word, didn't you? I do kind of wish I had a camera so you could just see her reaction when I say that word. But you know, that's life with dogs. So I'll be doing what I can to catch up to you guys tonight, but it's gonna be off stream.
I can hear her shaking.
Yeah, that is her shaking. That's her wagging her tail and smacking her daughter in the face with it. Alright guys, I'm cutting now. Thanks for watching.